Good morning and welcome back, everyone. We are here to continue our playthrough of Reconquered Carthage. It is time to start thinking about expanding our city a little bit, get a little bit more food, and get our defenses ready. We're still at no invasions, but that'll change relatively soon. Our economy as well is not doing the greatest. In fact, we started with this wine here. I want to see if we can maybe sell some of that. Can we, though? We can. Munda will buy some of it, so I could get rid of that if I wanted. I think I do. So let's set that to exportable. Fruit will preset to exportable as well. And same with vines. I might as well just set all this stuff up. Okay. So, where we left off here, we have room for 292, so we have plenty of plebs coming in, and we have 109 unemployed plebs right now. So we got a lot of unemployment going around. So with all this, we really want to make our economy pretty outstanding. I think it's time to really try and get our economy into a better place than it is right now. We've opened up our dock, as you can see. And for our trade routes, we have our land trade route to Thapsus here, which should be starting to buy some olives, and then our sea trade to Munda, which is going to be buying a lot of nothing from us right now. So we're going to want to get some fruit and some vines and some wine if we can. So if I actually look here, vines sell for 36, fruit for 30, wine for 114. So let's focus on vines actually, and that begs the question of where I'm going to do this. So we have two major agricultural areas, well technically three, but we're already using this one for olives, and we're going to be using it more for olive oil and wine and stuff like, or olive oil and olives. So this is going to stay out as. I usually separate the three agricultural areas on this map into their respective productions. So we'll have olives here, vines here, and then fruit in this big one over here to be our secondary source of food. And I think I'm going to just do that today as well. So for, although this is actually quite large, so we probably don't need all this. All this doesn't have to be vines. We'll put it that way. Let's clear out some space. And we're going to want to, let's clear out a lot of this stuff. We're going to want to make a system that's good for getting rid of the locals. So let's start there. Would like kind of a cozy spot for this. Let's put this right here. Okay. Let's look at our risks really quick. Natives. And we'll just see if we can get rid of these three. There we go, and that gives us some space. I should probably do something down here as well. Let's clear this up. Clear that. We'll do the same thing here. So, like that for now. I'll just do that right there. And we'll get this to turn up like that. How about that? That should be fine. Okay. Next, vines. Let's go ahead, or not, yeah, vines. Let's go do, how do I want to do this? Start here for sure. 3, 4, 5. Let's grab an engineer. A prefecture. A warehouse can go maybe right. Actually, let's see. Farm vines go here. Can I get another one here? No. Okay, good. So let's do a warehouse right here. And this is going to be for vines and also for wine eventually. Let's just do that for now. And then let's grab a cart depot. Which I will put right here. And we'll set this to taking vines as well. That's 8. Alright, and we'll be going vines from 6 to 1. Okay. And that will give us a steady amount of stuff to sell to the sea traders, which is good. But another thing I'm a little bit worried about is our food situation. I'm going to go ahead and get our school and our theater going here, because I want these guys to level up. And I want to get more fish. I think more fish is going to be good for us here. More fish, and then a... We are enemies distant now, by the way. A space here for fish, so we're not taking it out of this. I think would be probably pretty good. So let's add fish in here. Let's get... this opened up. Same thing with that. And we'll do a granary here. Let's pause for a second. Let's get a ship bridge here actually too. I don't think I can afford this right now, but that's fine. Okay, let's get a roadblock. Like so, and then let's start adding some wharfs. 1, 2, 3. Can only get 3 there. 4. Is there something in the way here? There is. Let's go ahead and get this. Oh. Oh, it's criminal. It's criminal. I don't even know what that is, but whatever. It is what it is. So we'll get these 3 here for now. I think that's fine for now. I'm going to shorten this slightly for now. And then we'll get an engineer here. A prefecture right there is fine. And then I'm gonna... well, we'll wait on that. Am I ever gonna have sell fish to anyone else but Thapsus? I don't think so. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this and then add fish. Like so. And then once we have a little bit of stock here, we'll turn this off for accepting whatchamacallits, land traders. And that should do us some good here. Let's try to improve the desirability here a little bit. There we go. Maybe get another medium statue here. There we go. Okay. We'll see how that works for us. You can see actually we have already some fish being delivered over here. Okay. Interesting. Did I set this to getting? I did not. Okay. Ah, that's a problem. So this is set to getting. So let's turn this off. It's going to be accepting only. And we're going to have a cart depot. Look at that. I can fit it right there. I don't know if I'm going to want to do that, because eventually I might bridge over something up here, but that's fine. Let's do a cart depot from 3 to 4. Alright. And now let's go ahead and turn this off. And that should be... There's going to be a little bit of ping pong here, potentially. If we'll eventually sort things out, but that's fine. That's pretty close. Okay. How are we doing over here? Looks okay. We're not selling... Okay, I have that on exports. That's good. Okay, they are buying some olives. That's good. Okay, we're making progress. We do have an angry god issue though, so let's address that. Let's clear out some of this nonsense. And eventually we're going to want to get some Giga temples started here. And by Giga, I mean, well, probably just oracles, but you know. Giga feels better to say. The way this block is shaped is a bit odd. You've got this kind of indentation here, which you don't need. I don't think it hurts us to take that out. So, what I mean is, but this is... I see what's going on here. I'd have to move this. But do I care about this? I kind of don't. Yeah, goodbye. Let's get rid of you. You can absolutely keep this as it is if you would like. There's literally nothing wrong with just keeping it that way. Again, people... I think I proved it to a great extent when I did the 9x9 block challenge, but you really can just play this game however you want. There's nothing stopping you from just keeping those blocks as they are. Do what you want to do. I'm gonna get 2 of these. Let's make sure we're getting these out of here. Okay. Get our barber doctor. Actually, let's get this road first. And there we go. Barber can sit here. Doctor can sit just right here. Gonna put it right there, that's fine. And then let's get some gods here. Even if I'm not doing much here in terms of population just yet, that's totally fine. Just have this Caesarean coup. Okay, cool. Ave, Governor, you have done well by siding with me in this senseless war. It pains me to see so many good Romans die, but this injustice cannot be allowed to continue. Not only have I risen up in arms justly, but my actions prove it. I did not prescribe any of my many enemies. It's a mouthful. Even though many said I should not show mercy where I would receive none. This is true. This is in fact partly why Caesar was killed. I believe in giving people a chance to correct their mistakes. Unfortunately for many, this was impossible, and they chose a foolish death on the battlefield instead of accepting my mercy. You, on the other hand, have made me appreciate how reasonable some of the governors can be. I will be blunt with you. The only thing that I seek is legitimacy, and so every city that follows your example is a boon and saves lives in the struggle. I will remember this favor, and if any Pompeian officials remain in your colony, send them to Rome. They are free men, and I wish them no harm. It's a political victory when your enemy is humbled by your mercy and reason. +1 favor per year, but prices and some exports have been lowered. Okay. So if we look at this, am I suffering from any of this right now? Probably prices. 36 for vines. I don't know if that changed. 46. Gene. I'm not sure which one went down. I wasn't paying too much attention there, but it's fine either way. Either way, it's all good. Okay, good. We're making a lot of sales here from our regular products, which is nice. Unemployment is still fine, but we're kind of starting to see that it might be good to build up either that second block or just get more houses over here. Let's see. Let's get some houses over here first. Like this. Let's get a fountain here. And then I'll grab a couple of statues here. One there. I don't know if that's going to affect this too much, but maybe. It's not the biggest deal. I mean, we're not really in dire need of getting prosperity up right yet. But I'll just do this. That should be fine. Okay. I'd more want the population. Okay. Now, enemies distant means it's going to be time to do a couple things here. One of which is a supply post, which I might get up here. Not desirable, but that's okay. Let's get the supply post over here. Let's turn on our barracks. Turn on this. That's already turned on, okay. And I probably am going to end up getting rid of all this and moving it somewhere else, but for now it's fine. Now, I want to do a couple things here. The first of which is the way the invasions of this map work is they kind of rush at you really fast. Like, I have a very distinct memory of them, like, if they invade here, they'll just form a line and conga line in without stopping. Usually they, like, gather up a bit, but I don't know, I just have that memory. It's like a core memory in me now, and I was upset, so. Let's try to wall this up a bit so they won't come in through this way. If they invade here, I want them to come all the way over here. And similarly, if they invade here, I want them to come this way. I want to have, like, maybe one entrance right here where we can centralize our defense. So let's get some walls going. There we go. Just for now, that's fine. And for a fort... Oh yeah, let's get a military academy here too. And then we're gonna want a prefecture and a engineer as well. Let's clear some of this stuff out. Okay, that's better. Okay, let's grab a... Usually don't get horses, but maybe I'll grab horses first here, just so we have something quick to respond to people. Alright. And we'll see how this works out for us. Economically, we're not exactly in the happiest place. 127... What month is it? August. Okay, let's just take a quick look, a quick gander. So Tamunda, we've somehow oversold vines, and we're not selling anything else, so Munda's capped. Thapsus is still open to buying more olives and more fish. So Munda might be our next target. We want to sell some of that wine because it's good. We could also sell some fruit, but we could also open Cyrene and sell some iron and marble. Iron, if we look at our prices here, iron sells for 43, marble for 107. So marble's pretty good. Even just 15 a year is nothing to batten, nothing to shake a stick at. I was looking for a specific expression there and I seem to have lost it. So we could use this to start maybe for marble. We could also go down here. This could be a marble area. Maybe we could do that first, actually. Clear some of that out. We can get... And we can only sell... What was it? 15 a year? 15 a year here. Eventually we'll get more trade, but that's going to be a little while. So 15 a year. Marble mine's pretty slow. 2, 3, 4... Let's do 5 marble. And let's go like this. We're gonna actually connect this. We're gonna accept marble here. Is marble turned on? Oh, I haven't even opened the trade route. Let's do that first. Actually, let's not do that first. Because I'm poor. Let's get our NG and prefecture first. And we'll wait until we have a little bit of a stock. Okay. There we go. That feels a little bit better. Okay, we've got our first horseman coming in. We are going to want to block this off eventually. I might do like palisades or something here. We'll see. We shall see. Do I want to get the second block set up already? 113 is not a lot. Good. I kind of want to get our, kind of want to get some of our building projects ready, which means we're going to have to start importing some stuff. And by some stuff, I mean sand. Who's our sand sale? Munda will sell us sand, which is going to be important for concrete. And clay. So, but we can also raw dog bricks. Usually, I'll tell you something, like... Usually if you're importing a completed product, you know what I mean, it's super expensive, right? Like 300 for pottery, 285, sorry, 340, 285 for bricks. That's a lot of money, right? But if you wait until your economy's pretty good, I feel like it's actually kind of okay to just pay the exorbitant price just so you have what you need. Because the thing is, it would be one thing if you were going to be able to sell those bricks back. Like, if you could import the clay and sand and make bricks, sell them off at a profit, then you could have some stored for your projects and then sell the rest. You're at least making, like, some of your money, right? There's some profit margin, but, holy smoka. Okay, we need to allow Caesar to take from all of these. There we go. What was I saying? About the bricks. But, yeah, when it comes to something like building materials, I always end up just paying the price. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I know some people might scoff at that, but for me, I'd rather just put the pleb somewhere else. If possible. Okay, 118. I think maybe it's time to get a market here. Okay, and let's get a bath here. We don't even have a reservoir yet. That's not good. Where do I want to bring in my water from? That is the way. I kind of want to bring it in from over here, to be honest. Subsidy expires. Okay, that's good. If I'm being completely honest here, I think water from over here is a bit better. Do we have some marble? We do. Okay, let's open up Cyrene. Turn on marble, and even though I'm not doing iron yet, we'll turn on iron as well. Okay. And let's do... what do we need? Damn, I wasn't paying attention to that. That's scary. Let's do our reservoir. Let's clear some of this out first, right? And I think we want to do it from right here. So let's get this here and maybe this here. And then mission post. Here and here. Oh, the sandstorm is here. Look at that. Okay. Let's get a reservoir. Put it right back. Here should be fine. Okay, and you can be there, you can be right there. Ain't that something? We put this... It's not a big deal. It literally doesn't matter. It just feels wrong. Okay, let's get these. Get these, get this, get this. I'm not gonna get too many houses right away, just some. I'm gonna get my bath. Don't want to block this, so I kind of want to keep that as is. We'll just get the bath right here, that's fine. We'll end up getting rid of these and adding houses here. Okay. Okay, 6 houses I think is more than enough for a little while. We don't want to get too overboard just yet. See, we actually have a lot of extra vines here. And now that we've unlocked, or the subsidiary's over, we can start doing wine. We can start doing olive oil too, which is pretty good. 202, okay. We got plenty of plebs moving in here. We have plenty of food. We're making a decent amount of money, although not enormous. Selling that marble is pretty good. We are enemies closing, so I do want to get another fort here. And let's do... Let's do a javelin group like right here. For now. Let's also think about maybe getting this cleaned up a bit. Some of this cleared out. Okay. And I'm going to just do this with palisades, because palisades are cheap. Walls are expensive. We'll see if this works out. This way, this is like an opening here. They'll probably try to go for this, but maybe they won't. Maybe they'll try to break through here. We'll see. We shall see. 28. I know these episodes are a little bit shorter for this one. I've actually been kind of on a time crunch here. We're going to have to do something similar today. So hopefully I'll have time for a nice long episode eventually here. Would be good. Let me know if you guys like really long episodes, if you'd rather I do... Part of the reasons I actually do smaller episodes is just because of the editing. And the rendering. It's a bit of a load on my computer when I do like very large amounts of or very large files. It can be a little bit of troublesome. Like, I've had things fail at 99%, have to start over, and that's like an hour of time I can't use my computer because it's taking all my RAM to do it. But if you like the more bite-sized content like this stuff, then let me know. Alright. I think we're in a pretty decent spot here. We've got our second block set up. Our economy's okay. We're not swimming in money, but we're also not, you know, losing week over week, which is good. So I think we're basically... Oh, there's farmland here. I always forget about this, even though I set up a housing district here before on the 9x9 challenge. I think we're ready. So next time, we're going to add one more fort. We'll bring something over on this side. Our cavalry here will kind of fast respond wherever it needs to be. Eventually, even though, like, the Numidians, the people who are going to attack us aren't very powerful, because they have, like, a wide range of attack paths, it can be kind of annoying to deal with. So we'll add some more forts, we'll get this block properly set up, and then I think what we're going to want to do is set up our lighthouse. Our lighthouse is going to come up pretty quick, because part of the interesting kind of condition on this map for trade is that you get the lighthouse at Carthage rebuilt. And that will unlock a lot more trade for you, so you can bring in a lot more money. So the lighthouse is going to take some work. That's going to take... I'll show you guys here. Timber, stone, and bricks. So we're going to have to be... Yeah, 20 bricks, too. So we're going to be importing a bit. So that's going to come when it comes. So we'll start working on projects next time. Usually, sometimes you don't get projects this early. But for us, I think it behooves us to get that lighthouse, get some more trade, get our sea trade route... really making big money, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and save it. And everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. It is hugely appreciated. I'll be back soon with the next part to this series. And until then, have a good rest of your days, evenings, mornings, as they may be, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.